Okay, here we are back inside MatrixGold. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Really appreciate it. Today, just real quick, we had a request for a little bit of rope, talking about the rope command. So the first thing I'm going to do is just grab a curve out there, throw something out there, and just kind of draw it around. And then I'll click on that and go to my solids and go to my rope command in the solids. Click on it, and then right away you have the rope out there. Right now it has 3. You can adjust the threads to make it more, and as you can, if you can see, it'll actually tighten it up too. So you can tighten up the rope that way or loosen it, whichever. You can also change the profile into different designs. I'm just going to leave it at the circle for right now. And you also have handles out there. You can go ahead and manipulate it here or over in your dynamic commands. It's just as easy to do it from your handles. Now, the internal diameter is something you have to be a little cautious of, because if you separate them, they won't be touching, right? So if I accept that, and let's turn it to something, they aren't touching, so they are going to be extremely hard to bullion together unless you have something that's touching all 3 of them, or however many you have out there, to a bullion. So the first thing you want to kind of make sure is that your ropes are kind of intersecting each other. So just it doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit's fine, but making sure that they have some kind of intersection will make it a lot easier to bullion. You can adjust, let's see, let's get in here. That's the profile editor, the thread diameter. Make it bigger, thinner, and the internal diameter from there. Thread rotation, it just kind of makes it tighter or looser, so you can make it a little tighter or looser kind of thing, not a real big thing there. Profile rotation, it rotates the profiles a little bit, so you get maybe just a little bit different look. But the 2 that you really want to probably concern with is thread count and turn distance. So the further away they are, the less turns or tightness it has, and the more tighter, or the lower the number, the tighter the threads. So that's kind of the dynamic command type stuff. Really nothing too spectacular there, but let's go ahead and throw it up on a ring here real quick just to get an idea. We'll go to our tools, grab a ring rail, throw it out there, hit enter, and we'll see about if I have a profile in here that I can use real quick. Let's see. Running a little slow today. Alright, so I want something that has a little lip on it to put my threads on real quick. I didn't check this out. I'm doing this on the fly, so I apologize. So let's see. Okay, I don't have anything, so let's just close out of that. And let's get rid of this here. I'll make my own. Okay, so I'll go back to my curves. I'll grab a line curve, and I'll make sure my quads are on, and I'll just come out and hold down shift, and 4mm, that'd be 8mm, yeah, that's okay. And then click there, and then kind of zoom in, and then I need to go up a little bit, something like that, and then I'll come in a little bit, something like that, and then I'll go back up a little bit. Something like that, and then I'll go over to here, and then I'll do one more up through the middle there, and then I'll take this and I'll split it with this and hit enter. Okay, so I want to get rid of that one and get rid of that little piece there, and then I'll take all this minus my ring rail, of course, holding down Alt, and I'll just mirror it from F4 and connect those 2 together. And then I'll take all that and join it together. Okay, so I have that. It should be one piece, which it is, and then I'll do a little cleanup or fillet. And what 2.2 is fine, and it just smooths off my edges, doesn't make it so rough. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I want to make that thickness a little bit thicker, so I'm going to go to my transform, go to my scale 1D, select my item I want to scale, hit enter, go to that midpoint, and just kind of drag it up a little bit, something like that. And then I'll do it one more time. Here, enter from that midpoint over, it doesn't matter where, here, and then just kind of drag it out, something like that. Okay, and that's, oh, that's pretty tall there, isn't it? Let's see, let's go to my right view here. 1, 2, that's not too bad. Okay, so from here, pretty wide though. How wide is it? Right view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 millimeter. Probably should make that a little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. Alright, sorry. Let's just do a sweep on it real quick, see what we've got. Sweep 1. Oh, okay. We'll need to, I'll go to my front view, and I'm going to rotate from F4 and copy yes, and hold it up, hold down shift, and just drag it over 90 degrees and snap it there. Okay, and now over here I'm just going to do a little manipulation, so I'll go to my top view, and let's see, we want to go to that back to scale, which is right here. So in my recent commands, I'll go to my mid. Oh, let's undo that, cancel. I'll go to, oh, it's rotate, scale 1D from my mid to here, and we'll take it down to about a 2.5, something like that, and we'll do it one more time to give it a little bit thinner taper. And no, we won't. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, and then I'll just take that, mirror it over to F4. Sorry, mirror F4, swing it over to the other side, and we'll do something like that. So let's go ahead and do our sweep. 1, 2, 3, enter. What? Did I do a, that is not a one rail sweep. So sweep 1, select our rail, select our profile, 1, 2, 3, hit enter, and we'll close it off. So we have a nice big thick ring like that. Alright, there we go. Okay, one more time. Select my rail. 1, 2, 3, enter. Close it. Hit enter. Okay, so we have a ring there. Alright, so let's see. So I'll go to my curves, extract to ISO curve from this ring here, and pull it over to the mid, which is snaps are on, but it should be okay. Well, I'm not going to mess around with it too much. It's pretty close to the mid, so we'll just leave it there. I'd like to get it right in the middle, but doesn't want to. So we'll just take it. Why not? We'll go ahead and take that curve, get some gems on curve, and we'll just pull them around. Let's see, go to my front view, put it on wire mode so I can kind of see what's going on here. And we'll change those stones to a princess cut, and we'll adjust the size on them. something like that. Alright, and I'll spacing with princess cuts can be like pretty much right on it. Boy, those are some big stones. It's going to be an expensive ring. Go back to my front view. Yeah, that's going to be pricey. And I'll actually take them down a little bit. They're kind of deep, so. And we'll go to my front view again. Okay, I can drag this one up a little. Drag that one down a little. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, so it's something like this. A little bit of spacing in there. Don't really want it, but I could go negative space. But we'll just this isn't really what I wanted to show anyway. So we'll go ahead and place those tables down. Hit enter real quick, and then we'll do a boolean real quick on them. Cutters, boolean. Make it flat. Go to our wireframe real quick. We'll keep it real tight, just a little bit outside, and we'll take this just a little bit inside there, and we'll drag it up. Something like that. Should be okay. And we'll hit enter. So let's do a boolean difference. This one, enter. Okay, so there we have a little gents ring with a princess cut channel set. Okay, but now this is the part where we wanted to show. So we'll go there and we'll go to extract iso curve, and we want to drag it down on this lip here and somewhere in the center there, and we'll hit enter. So we'll take that curve, we'll go to our solid, put a rope on it, and we'll make it a little heavier, something like that. And there, maybe a little bit, hit enter. Now I'm going to turn on my wireframe because I want to drag that curve. I want to grab that curve right there. Give it a second. I can edit it, and I want to drag it. That's rotation. I want to drag it. What do I got there? Extract. Yeah. Position on curve. Just drag it over just a little, so it goes into my ring a little. Alright, so I got something like that, right? And then hit enter, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to mirror it from F4 over to the other side, something like that. I guess I could have made that a little thinner, but anyway, this is what I wanted to show. So if I try to take my ring and go to Boolean union with my rope, we'll see what happens here. It's taking some time. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, see, blue, it didn't work, right? So back out of that, of course. Maybe if it'll, there we go. What you normally have to do with the rope, whenever things are joined together or grouped together, they become an issue. So usually if you just go to ungroup, and then you can sub-select it too, like this one's still grouped together, right? So if you hold down shift, you should be able to select one in the group, but it's not letting me for some reason. But anyway, so I have them individually now. So now I can go and Boolean union them with no problem. Second surface here. See, now it's working no problem. So right click on this one, first surface, second one, this surface, enter. Give it a second here. Yeah, and then hit enter, and then one more time for that last one. Enter, enter. And it blew. Wow, that's interesting. Let's back out of that. Abort command. Okay, so I got all that. Which one's, this one's not booleaned. So let's do this. Let's take our Boolean union, grab this one, hit enter, and then grab, no, not that one. Which one is it? This one here, and hit enter. There you go. You just kind of have to play around with it sometimes. Now it's all Boolean union together, and I really wouldn't even worry about Boolean union that one. I would just go to my front, grab a surface, planar curve, drag it out there, take this, split it with this, hit enter, it's frozen. Okay, so I should have two surfaces. Just get rid of that surface. This surface is all joined together. Mirror, F4, hold down shift, take that surface, join them together, and boom, you have your ring, closed poly surface. So really, when things are grouped together, it's a lot of times there's all kind of issues. So what you need to do is you need to go and ungroup them, and then you can join them together. And then also the last thing is, when you do the threads, you need to make sure that they are touching each other in the threads. Otherwise, you need a surface that's touching all three of them in a different place, and then they can Boolean together. But really, that's kind of what you have to do, is just go in and ungroup them. Well, finish this thing off, why not? For fun. Alright, old Matrix 9, you're not allowed to let booleans touch each other. Hit enter, Boolean difference, enter. Yep, what happened there? One more time. First surface here, enter. Second surface there, enter. And enter. And there we go. We have our ring. We got two of them out there. We got to find out which one's which. This one. Hide it. There you go. Nice. We have a nice little gents ring. Alright, I hope that helps. Just remember, when your diameters, inside diameter, or they got to be touching, and then of course ungroup them and do them one at a time, and you shouldn't have any problems with the rope. So I hope this helps. If it does, please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment, and let me know that, or if there's something else you need to know about the rope, I'll be happy to try and answer that for you. Alright, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment.